Applaud ourselves in.
We're doing it.
Well, this is what we call this? The tone.
We called it like
tone cult.
We call it the pedal cult, but not once
Pedal.
have we done anything with pedals.
Yeah, we haven't talked about pedal. We did. This is actually the third one. You don't know this.
No, I'm new. I'm new to this.
This is actually, maybe we should introduce ourselves before we get too involved. So I'm Jay Leonard J from Jay Leonard J. And who do we have over here?
I'm Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum.
Oh my gosh. And then
I'm Matt. I'm from Boss, and I also do Guitar Nerd podcast in the UK.
Look at this. We got
Guitar Nerds.
I'm not sure I've heard of it.
It's the #1 podcast.
The number one?
Really?
The number one. Well, it can't be the best because that's 60 Cycle Hum.
But this is the first podcast I've ever moderated. I'm feeling pretty bad. But this is not the first Tone Cult video we've done.
Right.
Are we sticking with Tone Cult or Pedal Cult?
I don't know what we should call ourselves. We should call ourselves like the Gearhead Podcast.
The Gear.
And we all meet once a year.
Guitar
and do
pedal
3
geeks.
episodes.
How about that?
We haven't done pedals once.
Super pedal nerds. The pedal nerds
too close.
cycle hum.
How
50 cycle hum. 50 cycle hum because we're in Germany.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's not trademarked.
Okay, that's
I don't
not
think you could sue
trademarked.
me if I called this 50
I
cycle hum.
couldn't stop you.
You could do it.
I couldn't
right?
stop you.
Okay.
If you want to call these 3 videos 50 Cycle Hum,
Then we can
I'll
do it.
agree to it.
Well, the first one we did is actually going to be on the Pedal Zone page.
How do we call it? 50 Cycle Tone Cult or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. And then the you filmed one. We did the
50 Cycle Nerd Cult.
Yeah. And then this one's going on our page. So if you could actually see the whole trilogy of videos, and it's neat because you get to see us in various stages of falling apart. Because the first one was the first day, and we were like bright-eyed and like super.
Oh no, I was trashed.
You were trashed.
I was on another plane.
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah, we were pretty sleep deprived, but it was still.
I still can't
jet
believe
lag.
we talked about Israel for so long.
God, it got dark. And then we did the second one, which was at the middle, like right in the middle. So that was more or less like jet lag, but more like kind of hangover-y.
Yeah.
And then this is the last day, which is like hungover. The jet lag's almost gone, but we're just kind of.
I feel like I'm feeling the best I've felt so far today.
Really?
I have busted out like a dozen videos today, and it's just like it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, what? What
What a surprise!
Oh my God! Just who put that chair there?
We have a special guest.
Who found this other tiny guitar?
Special guest Patrick Hunter.
How did that happen? That's. And where are you from?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
Good to see you aboard.
We got the whole band together.
Yeah, the band's back.
I'm so happy.
Is that a Taylor Swift signature?
This is
Taylor.
This is a Taylor. It is a Taylor.
It's a Tay-Tay.
Or a Tay-Tay-Tay.
Can I get that Tay 3?
It sounds nice.
Free.
That's a deep tone right there. You know, I could feel the angst. Oh, I feel like someone just left me, and I want to write a song about it.
Do you think at any point she ever wanted a Martin and went, it's never gonna happen?
She realized from there.
I'm not changing my name, and they're not changing their
Martin
name.
Swift probably is not
Martin,
going to right?
Wait, does she actually have her own signature, like real, like Big Boy Martin?
Real.
Like a
You're
real.
saying this isn't
No,
a
I'm
real
saying though, like a full size.
Just 'cause something-
Is that what she?
Just because something small doesn't mean it's not real.
Okay.
I saw
alright.
one that she has that's like really bedazzled. I don't know if it's like a signature model or one like a one of, where
That's
they're just like,
probably a
here,
one-off.
take this.
Well, we are at our last day here at Thomann. Is there any like things that you really stood out about your love of Germany, or
The food,
hatred, or
the people?
it's love?
Everyone's been stupid nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
ridiculous.
The
Especially
hospitality is out of
The crew.
the Thomann crew
and-
here
oh
has
my-
been like the real MVPs. The real
Let's all
MVPs.
make like the winks and kissy faces.
Hey. We love you.
That's
the switching
affection.
guys, and a lot of these guys are volunteers. They just
Oh,
love
yeah.
what's going on. And then the Thomann, the way it works is we have this whole building to ourselves. We can do whatever we want, but when we need something, they're gonna send like a bus to the warehouse, and they're gonna find it in the warehouse and then bring it to us. And like like some people, they're getting 10 guitars at a time out of the warehouse.
Yeah, Adam's been going back and forth.
Oh,
He's
man.
like,
Man,
"Where you-"
he's been a trooper.
He's like, you're in the administration building? No, I'll deliver it for you. Don't worry about it.
Adam, You did it, buddy.
Our Australian
Adam.
friend who lives
I don't
in
know where
Germany. Yeah.
Oh,
Who's got like impeccable German. He's like, yeah, it's not. And I'm like, I hear him speak. And I'm like,
I
what?
like
He's
it.
like, no, it's not very good. And I'm like, it's way better than I can speak.
Everyone has been real. I haven't met one mean person in Germany except that person at that pizza place.
Pizza place last night.
Yeah.
You're just like when you interact with German like people who are working like in service jobs and whatnot. The style of customer service is they express that they're displeased when you're asking for something that's ridiculous because you don't know what you're doing, but it's like it's very fast communication, and I appreciate it because I know in that instant like I'm going down the wrong trail. I need to self-correct and figure out the correct way to ask this, and then I get the exact information that I need in the moment because they're like, we don't do that, or like, you can't have that. It's very concise.
Last night, and Tyler's got this piece of pizza, and he just looked so satisfied. And we were like,
He was really happy.
Where did you get that?
Can we talk about how funny Tyler is?
He's lovely.
He's got that
He's
really
lovely.
dry sense of humor
Yes.
too that adds
And
to it.
he sits there and he waits, and you think he's just so quiet, and then he just delivers like the perfect line at the perfect time, and then he
And he has that little just smirk.
Yeah, I'm knowing like a wrinkle right here.
the physical humor is out of control. He'll just be like really chill, and then he'll do this motion, this like, oh my gosh, like
Like he just got taken over.
like a Buster Keaton over here.
But last night we went to go get drinks. Good old Matt here.
Hey, yeah.
Thank you again,
Oh.
sir.
He got us
Mr.
drunk.
Boss.
Yeah.
The boss got us
The boss,
drunk.
yeah. And then so see Tyler Pizza. We're like, where'd you get that? Then go to the window, and Jay and Mary are there first. We just want to get a slice of pepperoni. And Mary just goes, oh, who wants it? And then me and Ryan come up too. And she was like, okay, can I get 4 slices, please? Like 4 slices of pizza. And the lady just looks at her and says something. And Mary realizes, oh, this isn't coming across. She goes, sprechen Sie English? And she looks at her with this scoff like, sprechen Sie Deutsch? And Mary was just like, but at the same time, I know she was just like, I want to fucking marry you. And like,
He
even
was-
now.
you can see there's a quiver. He's like, I heard a gulp, like like that sound that Prince makes.
Yeah.
That Prince before he does the dance move, like that.
Like, and Mary just like for the rest of the night was just like, I fucking love her. It was like she's scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, she was right.
But Mary was just like, yes.
But
Yeah,
all
it's
about
like it's this quick, efficient communication. Like,
Yeah. Well, see-
you know that's not a thing we do now in a second.
Yeah.
Like,
We ordered a full
figure out what you're
pizza.
gonna get.
There was 4 slices in one pizza, right?
Yeah.
And so we asked for 4 slices, and then she holds up the whole pizza, right? And we're like, no, it's just 4 slices, and she's like, like shake the pepperoni's coming off the pizza. Like, what the hell?
I'm trying to give you this pizza.
Where did you guys go after? We left. Okay, we've been hitting it hard, so we
my
kind of
God.
ghosted on you guys.
Again, I've had 2 nights till 4 a.m. and 1 night till like 2 a.m.
Sleep doesn't exist at TGU. by the
No,
way.
it doesn't when you're
God.
on business. It doesn't ever exist. Business, sure.
I thought NAM was rough. Like the daily experience of NAM, like being on the floor, is rough. But this is like we don't go home and we don't sleep. We stay up all night and then we wake up early to get on the bus.
Do you guys monitor your step counts by any chance? Do you have any?
No, I don't.
wish
Everyone's
I
been
did.
posting. Everyone's been
Man.
posting their steps.
Seriously, right?
So-
So you do something like this, or you do NAM, and you're like, impressive.
Oh yeah,
I used to do this every day.
You're probably hitting 25,000 in a couple of hours.
Someone
Yeah,
made a
it's
joke.
crazy.
Someone made a joke the first day that Americans don't walk. I think it was Mick from that pedal show. He's like,
Yeah, he was making fun of it.
Americans don't know how to walk, so this is going to be hard for them, or something like that. I was like, what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
I had the biggest freaking blister on the back of my foot
No.
right now, and my legs were
I'm
killing
like
me.
looking at what shoes you're wearing, so I can get all judgy on your choice.
No,
No,
it's
it's
because
like
blood
normal
coming
shoes.
out the bottom of his
I got
shoe.
a new pair of Vans slip-ons, and they weren't
Oh,
broken
no.
in yet.
Oh, yeah, see, that's
But and like last night, my calves were like just like killing me because we've been walking around drunk every night
Oh,
on,
man.
on cobblestones, like all over town. We go on these like
Shout out to
like,
Bamberg's cobblestone.
6
Oh, God.
We go on these like 6-mile hikes every night on cobblestones. And 3 miles back, like getting completely lost.
Then, like,
with the
we're making
guitar
it worse
nerd.
for ourselves because we're like zigzagging.
Oh,
I know.
my God.
But you know what? We look fantastic right now. We look unbelievable
We still
right
held
now.
it together.
'Cause you only see us from like here to here most of the time. Like down like here to bottom, it's
Yeah.
a wreck. You know, right now I'm a freaking statue.
My
from all
calves
the
are
walking.
rock hard. And you know, like when like a bodybuilder, like it looks like their muscles are made out of like 1,000 steel cables. Like that's what I've got going on.
But
down there.
for all you guys, for all you don't know, we wake up like early. We get on the bus. We drive to this place
At 9:30.
at 9:30. And then we're here. What last night we were here till 9:30.
Yeah,
12 hours
9 o'clock.
filming days.
And then we
Yeah.
go straight to the place, back, and then we go out to
Yeah.
party. And that's like that every day. And
Take
then we
like
had
15 minutes, like just go ahead, put your stuff up, maybe change, wash your face, wash your hands, come back out, go straight to
I
it.
haven't had a time to look at a second of video.
And then
I'm afraid to.
I edited
Yeah, you get home and it's just blank.
I just shot an entire orange amp video for an hour with the designer. I don't want to throw anyone on the bus, but the audio did not get recorded. So I lost the entire, and it was a good. We were talking about mixing and music and how to balance the tone.
But now you can just like dub it.
Oh my God!
whatever you want.
Okay, whoa.
To go over Adrian.
How about we get together, okay? We're gonna play back the video.
I want to see when he's
and
playing guitar.
script.
Like, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, someone
This sounds like a lot of work.
I'm not drunk enough to put in this work yet. So bring your laptop to the bars tonight. Yeah, we'll work on it.
Oh gosh, I don't even
I've
know.
edited one video
Oh, you actually had time?
because I made time. I didn't go out one night, and it was I got a walrus pedal sent to me to demo to do a launch on Monday.
Today.
Huge day.
And it was like I wanted to be part of the launch because that's awesome. So I got the pedal in the mail the day before I left. So I wrote them, was like, I'm gonna try to do something with it in Germany, and I filmed something with it, and I went home and I edited it, and I had to bounce it down in Handbrake because the files are huge.
I know 4K footage. You guys shoot in 4K?
No,
Nah, I do
because
not.
I'm like an observer to the madness.
Yes.
Because I'm here like as a brand, and I'm just like sitting down there sometimes going, what are you guys doing? So there's people running around in
We're
like,
constantly going back and
costumes.
forth, and you're
It's
looking for a
intense.
plug.
It's
and
intense.
you have to plug in your laptop so you can just find a
Speaking
spot.
This is the most intense video thing I've
I mean,
ever
I
done in
can
my
feel
life.
the intensity just from
Oh,
like,
it's
sitting on the
well because we have to
sofa.
go up that hill and everything. But I will say,
It's not the hill. It's we're filming videos all day. Oh yeah, it's really bad because there's a hill we have to walk.
Yeah. But no, the best thing about Germany, actually, speaking of, are the plugs. They have the
Oh,
most.
yeah.
Look, I actually even
They're
brought.
so
surprised me, I
substantial.
actually brought. Look at this here. I got a German plug here for all you Canadians and Americans here. This is what our input looks like. And then this is what the plug. And look at this. We got a good camera shot of this. Look at the satisfying, like.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Get it in
Like
there.
it is right. It is like there is no question. I like if I was on life support in a hospital.
You want
give
that
me. I
plug.
want this.
Plugs now.
God, look at this thing. Boom.
Yeah, and
like
even
the
if you
safety.
Are, if you are on life support and you want to pull the plug, this
Yeah.
is the one that's gonna give the most like satisfaction.
That's why, like, death.
yeah,
You are
point.
dead.
Yeah.
Jay's like, let me pull my own plug.
In America, you pull the plug on someone who's like on life support,
Yeah.
and it's like.
Yeah,
come
like,
on.
this is weird. Like, oh,
Like
look at
this
us.
is like
thing
hold
here.
this, hold this side of
Okay, I
it.
gotta hold this side. Okay, here we go.
We're pulling the plug.
Yeah.
I meant hold this part.
Oh yeah, hold this like.
We're pulling the plug. You're about to die.
And there's like, and you could actually see like there'd probably be like a
Yeah,
spark
exactly.
that happens. You know what I mean?
The spark of your life going out.
You know what I mean? I think these might have to be my favorite. I used to like the Hong Kong.
What we're
plugs,
saying is if you're gonna
the-
die-
oh,
yeah.
those are very satisfying.
If you're gonna
I'm from
die,
the
come
UK,
to Germany.
right? Those are satisfying.
Come
but
on
this
over.
one, when it goes right inside,
It's like that.
it's
Yeah.
right in there. It's part of the
And that's
wall
the,
now.
that's the thing
Sold.
I noticed, especially in the
Sold.
hotels, there's like 4 lined up, and it's like 4 little holes, and you're just like, gun. All right, nice.
Oh,
Nothing
come here, Mary, come here.
Mary.
We need you to say something on screen. We want you to say these Spreckens did.
Sprechen Sie English?
We need to say the Spreckens the English. The Spreckens the English.
Is that even what it is though?
No, what did she say to us yesterday about the? No, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You gotta sit on the screen. By the way, she only has like 2 minutes to film this video, and we're just completely interrupting her flow. Everyone, make some noise for
Miss Mary Spindler.
A minor, A minor. Yeah, just say it. What she said to us.
What, the love of my life?
Yeah.
She was so angry at all of us. Have you told the whole
We told the
story?
story.
Yeah. Okay. So I went up, I said, "Sprechen Sie English?" And then she went, "Sprechen Sie Deutsch?" And I was just like, "Marry me."
Yeah. You talked about your like audible gulp that you made. Like you actually see the saliva work its way in the body, down the throat, and there was a little shudder, like a little bit of this. Actually, we had a little bit of a lost evening too. We shared our favorite martini bar drinks.
Yeah,
So
I had my first martini.
Yeah, she had her first martini.
Yeah.
And she had mezcal for the first time. That was my choice.
Oh,
mezcal.
so good.
Yep. And then what was the third one? Margarita. Yeah, margaritas. Yeah. Or gin, so and
I didn't know there was tequila here.
we found mezcal.
That's
found mezcal.
crazy.
Yeah, I know. And it was lovely. It was lovely.
See, after you all left yesterday, the bar we went to had hazelnut schnapps, and I think there was probably
What? No.
we drank
Hazelnut
probably almost an entire bottle.
See, we all ghosted on you.
Yeah,
Now-
it tastes like chocolate spread.
Well, you just wanted a kebab.
That's-
I wanted the kebab so bad.
Oh,
We were on our way back. Everyone was tired, and I made everyone stop just so I could order a kebab.
And then Mary at one point, like,
No.
looks at her, she's like, "Get 5." And I was like, "If this works right now, you are God." And then he was taking too long. She goes, "Fuck this, we're leaving now. Come on." And as we were leaving, Jace comes out. He's like, "No."
Like, the lettuce is just falling out. Just,
I have to tell my story because Mary kept trying to ditch us. Me. I said us, I meant me. I had a bathroom situation, so I ducked into this ice cream parlor, and Mary's like, "Screw it, we're leaving. We're leaving behind." What is he doing? He's getting ice cream.
Just vicious. Just a vicious side. I did not know that about. But
So I go in there,
has to go.
and I'm like, "Is there a restroom here?" And there's this guy sitting to the side, and he speaks with authority. He's like, "Yes, but you have to pay 50 cents, or you have to buy ice cream to use it." It's like, "Okay, I'll do one of those." So I duck into the bathroom, and I come out, I'm like, "It's ice cream time. I'm gonna get ice cream because he said so." And I'm ordering ice cream, and I'm watching the guy, and he stands up, and he picks up a big pint of beer, and walks out of the ice cream place and leaves. I thought he was like a manager or something. He just was just there. And the employees didn't tell me I had to buy ice cream. He told me I had to buy ice cream. So then I walk out and you're waiting for me.
Yeah, I was kindly waiting for Ryan, and I see him walk out. He's like a 5-year-old licking ice cream. I'm like, "Are you serious?"
I got the bubblegum ice cream, so it's bright blue.
wait,
Walking around Germany.
Hey, did you? What do you want to tell the audience about your ice cream story from today?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
You guys will like this
shoot.
story.
I put my foot in my mouth so hard, I hope I can edit it out because it's just going to spawn.
It's not going to be edited out in this video. Though,
thousands of comments. So I was hanging out with Nita Strauss because we did an interview, and I mentioned that I play surf guitar. So she's like, "Let's do a video where you play surf guitar with my guitar," because she has her signature guitar now. So she comes in the room. I'm already recording, and we're starting to do introductions. And she's like, "I'll be on camera as long as I can keep eating my ice cream cone." And I was like, in my head, I was like, "That ice cream cone looks good, and I'm hungry, and that was awesome." And I say, "I'm jealous of that ice cream cone," while she's like putting it in her mouth. And in the
Was it an instant like, "Oh no"?
And in the previous video, where we were doing an interview, we were talking about what it's like to be like a female guitarist, and stuff, like being, you know. I
What
guess
is it
I'm
like
relative.
to be a female
I
guitarist?
Yeah,
couldn't
please
tell you.
inform us.
I couldn't tell you. I'd allow a woman to say that. But anyways, I'd be like, because I want to eat that ice cream cone because I like ice cream. It's like,
Way to go.
Yeah, you're just falling apart. Like the whole.
and then I just like bit my lip and
Did
like
you see her
turned.
boyfriend just doing this?
I was like, I wasn't thinking. It wasn't intentional. I was just trying to make a joke, and like my stomach was turning for like half an hour.
I know what's gonna happen though. It's gonna be one of those things, those memories you have that like you'll be just having a normal day. You'll go to like Dairy Queen or whatever, and then you'll just remember it, and then that feeling will come right back.
You'll lose your
And it'll be like,
I can't eat ice cream ever again.
So ice cream has been your enemy for this entire.
Germany ruined ice cream for me.
Okay, well.
Well, everyone
Bye.
makes it. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Really, A minor.
Also, big congrats to Mary for hitting 50,000.
50,000! Yeah!
I wish this would happen all the time in my
Is
life.
that a tuner?
Yeah, that's a tuner. Look at this little kitty cat
Yeah, it's a
tuner.
little kitty cat tuner.
It's so cute.
Why don't you just save it on a looper? Just do that, and then you carry it around with you.
Speaking of looper, I got a looper from you, and I should just program the clapping in the looper and just press.
Matt is giving away loopers.
No, well, I had to do this video.
Oh, okay.
I did this video where I'm.
You're
He earned
special.
it.
I earned it.
Yeah.
It was actually one of the saddest moments of all time because I was doing something for Morgan, right? Was it
Yeah,
Morgan?
yeah.
And I was kind of recording something, and I was feeling good. And then they go, hey, why don't you use a looper, right?
Yeah.
We have one. What's there's not on the.
It's not on
picture
here, man.
It's not one. What's not the
Is
first?
that
It's not one of the first 3 pedals they ever
I
introduced.
mean, at 1977, we didn't have a
Yeah,
digital
that-
looper.
Sorry to interrupt at the end of the podcast.
We have to talk about
I want
that, yeah,
to
yeah.
do the David Letterman thing.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like, check out Boss Pedals. They got a hot new album drop. You can get him in Sam Goody.
We need someone,
And then
we
we'll
need
do-
someone to be Paul in the background.
No, I'll do this. We'll do the introduction, and then we'll do a cut to like one of those old like Boss videos.
Yeah. Hey, I'm
Gary
Johnny
Lanier,
DeMarco.
and he's like doing so
We'll just put up a picture of Top Ramen.
let's just do that cut right now. Yeah. So listen to their new album. This is the top 3 Boss videos. Let's go hear what they sound like.
Hey everybody, I'm Johnny DeMarco.
And I'm Gary Lanier, and you just heard the roll in JC120.
I interrupted
But yeah,
what you were
so
talking
I was playing with the looper. I was playing with the looper, and so you're trying to like look cool and whatever, and I'm playing with the looper, and I'm just it was just the worst experience of my life because I don't know. I've never played.
You've never played with a looper?
I never. So,
If you learn it,
The craziest thing was,
from your point of view.
the crazy thing was, you were sitting there on this amp and like playing this guitar. I was like, man, guys, he's too good at guitar. He's sitting there,
I
and I'm
know,
like,
right?
and I'm like.
he doesn't need a
He's
looper
like-
because he can
and
play 3
but
parts
you're,
at a
you're
time,
playing all this
right?
like surfy stuff, and I was like, surely it makes sense for you to like loop those chords.
Hey!
Here you got, ladies and gentlemen, the guitar geek.
Andy himself.
Yeah. We got a small guitar for you right over here.
Oh, man, that was powerful.
I thought the whole thing was going to go then. I was like, whoa.
This is it.
this is how it goes.
Andy and I have been having this thing where we do videos together.
Oh! Hey! Come on in! Yeah! Come on in! Yeah! We have another small guitar. Get a small guitar. What are you doing? Get in here. Get in the shot. Here, everyone squeeze in. Everyone kind of. Yeah, there we go.
So Andy and I
Okay.
you clap when you start a video. So we've been doing a clap competition.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, A minor chord. Right. Yeah. Okay, we got new guests. Please introduce yourselves to the audience out there.
I'll just prepare the next.
Oh yeah.
So that's the Thomann service.
That's the Thomann service. So who do we have over here? Are these 2 people?
Yeah, I'm Philippa from Philippa Q.
I'm Andy from the Guitar Geek.
Oh, look at this.
And I just want everyone to know here that Philippa's going to be the greatest guitar player on the planet because how old are you now? 11, 12?
Sure.
Yeah. And she's blown all of us out of the water.
That's
this
embarrassing.
entire
Yeah,
weekend.
it's
embarrassing.
Incredible. Because I was doing nothing at 12. So
Yeah.
I think
I
I
was
could go.
trading Pokemon cards
I
at
could go.
12.
I could go to a guitar at 12
Oh yeah,
and
you
go
can
like
sit down
this.
beside me if you want.
And that's it.
Don't be afraid
Alright.
to. I'm gonna sit right in this middle
Okay.
thing. We're having a little podcast.
I came
here.
up with a
Make
new
yourself-
word for the lap. I'm looking forward to trying it out. Matt, would you like to sit on my meat seat?
Oh my gosh, that's
Brilliant.
lovely.
Are we doing a competition?
Yeah, let's do our clap competition. We interrupted Jay's looping story.
Looping story.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I
there's
do
a
wanna
looping
hear
Because
story.
your
honestly,
yeah.
it was going too long. Like, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Oh yeah. So, am I holding your arm? Yeah. I naturally just here. Let's put your head down. Look, I was actually holding his arm in a nice way. Anyway, yeah. Let's continue the last story, and then we're going to talk about these 2 over here,
cool.
and then make you guys feel like a big deal.
So basically,
Okay.
you're looping.
I'm looping.
Well, no, you're not looping.
No, I'm just playing guitar
you're
on
just
this
playing
amp.
guitar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is some great surf guitar. You really need to just like play the chords and then play a solo over the top. And I was like, hey dude, like, I'm the boss.
Do
I've
this
got this,
correctly.
I've got this pedal, man. It'll be perfect. And you were like, I don't know how it works. And I'm like,
I've never used.
You're
a
so
looper
good at
before.
playing guitar. How can you not use a looper? But I come from the background as like, I bought a pedal before I got a guitar.
Yeah.
So I've always had pedals. So when I gave you a looper, and you were like, what is this?
Yeah.
Almost like this golden magical moment. And you tried to use it, and we're like your feet didn't work.
It was,
That's
it
what
was
a looper-
awkward.
The first time I
It
ever
was
used
so
the looper,
awkward.
you're like, and the timing's completely off, and you're just, did I mess up or did it mess up?
And then I started writing over when I thought I was overdubbing. I thought I was like letting it play, and then all these layers just started getting crappy, and then
you nearly missed the bus.
And then I nearly missed the bus because I was spending so much time just trying to get just a one. Do you know how to use a looper?
Yeah.
See, look at
Yeah,
this. This
exactly.
is the worst. You know, actually,
She's like, yeah, I've used the looper before.
I don't know. I don't know. And then there's like this thing. Oh, you double tap and then you erase a layer and you single tap. So at the end of this whole thing, I'm like dejected. Like
Here's the
any
thing.
ego I had is gone. And then he said, you know what? You need this pedal. And he just gave it.
Just take it.
This is like, you need this. Trust me.
Here's the thing, you're gonna go home and a week later you're gonna be making looping videos and just
Yeah,
smoking everything.
yeah, right, exactly. You know what? Actually, speaking of which, we were talking about this yesterday. I've never ever played a metal zone in my entire life.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I
You're
remember you saying
one of the few people on the planet. Haven't there been like 7 billion sold or something?
Yeah, we're like insane numbers, like almost like 7 figures, I guess.
7 figures. Have you played a metal zone? Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I made it so.
That was loud,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, you played 2 metal zones.
But
Oh,
no,
At the same
same
time.
time.
Yeah.
at the same time. Okay, well,
that's-
there you
So
go.
good,
Once
yeah.
again, the 11-year-old kicks my butt. Lucky me. Well, look at you with your metal zone in your looper. Do you have a Taylor Swift signature guitar? Notice
a Tay-Tay.
there's no price tag on it because I bought it. I just wanted it so bad.
Just have it as a carry-on. You'd be fine.
Yeah, I think this would. What do you think? Do you think it
I think
suits me?
it's you. It's you. If there's any
Yeah.
guitar that's you, it's this one.
Is
I
it?
mean, the problem is that you don't have a tattoo of that design on you yet. So
No, I'm gonna get it on my back,
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
lower
Yeah.
back. Yeah, I'm gonna get this done on my lower
It hasn't
back.
happened yet.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
I would have thought you put it around your belly button.
I think it would look nice around my belly button.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
just around my eye, like a, like almost like a Clockwork Orange kind of, like thing. Don't watch that movie. Don't watch that movie yet. It's not for you.
So, and then I just can't believe you taught me how to use a talk box earlier this
Oh my
week.
God.
Yeah.
And all I could think of that entire time was, I don't know how to play guitar and I don't know how to speak anymore because I'm trying to use a talk box for the first time. And Jay's just like, do you feel like I do? Like it's nothing.
He's like giving us instructions on how to use a talk box while using the talk
Yeah.
box.
And I have like this tube in my mouth. I'm just like, do I just eat it? And so I'm just like, he's like, no, you just speak with it. It's like, okay, no, it's not working at all.
He's actually saying the words. Wait, have you ever used the talk box?
No.
Oh,
it's the
see?
weirdest
You know, right?
feeling. It's like learning how to speak and how to play guitar all over again.
How about you guys? You guys use the talk box?
Yeah.
No.
You use the
Once-
talk box.
The funny thing is, I used to work in a store, and sometimes people go, "Can I try a talk box?" And it's the
No.
most annoying thing to
Yeah.
try and plug in.
But
Because
you
you have to
the-
disconnect the amp head.
Yep.
It goes in between the head and a speaker.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to have a tube. And then you have to have a PA system, basically, because you have to have a microphone that
Yep.
picks up the sound from the tube. You set all that up, and then someone puts a tube in the mouth, and you're like, "No, I can't sell it."
Yeah, you can't tell me.
Well, you have to have those alcohol swabs. Like get like the house
Yeah, but it,
tube,
like-
and it's like green, and it's just sitting in the back, and then you have to
Just
like
use a water hose.
you have, like, you have like the things you use to clean the inside of a saxophone.
It's gotta
you just
be,
gotta stick
there's
it in
gotta
there.
be a bring your own tube rule.
Yeah,
or
bring
like
your-
you have to sell the tube to them. Like you can try it, but you
Tester
gotta buy.
tubes.
You gotta
They're
buy
cheap.
a $5
I mean,
tube.
you can do it without the tube because they're like a speaker in a box, so you could
Yeah.
just bend down.
Oh yeah, but you can have a
blast your
store-wide
face with it.
tube where it's like, well, this is the tube, so if you want to try it, you have to use the tube everyone else has used.
Yeah, see that could be it, right?
So great.
Oh, what- you know
We're
how
gonna
they-
get shut down by the government because everyone's gonna
None of
have
they're choosing
hepatitis.
to do it.
But you know, in here they've got all the like amp switches, so you can switch any head into any cab. Surely all the speaker cables should run into a talk box, and there should just be a master tune at like the front of the shop, so anytime anyone's playing, they can just
and we'll actually send the feet to different places in the store, so you don't have to go too far. You just people see what is this tube, and you just press the button, all of a sudden,
I could
like guitar comes out.
I could be like, Andy, go to this room, and you can hear it. He's like, I already
Customer
hear
announcement.
Everything done on
Price
top.
check on ukulele.
20% off.
So should we do the clapping thing?
Oh yeah, the clapping thing.
So
Okay,
we've been doing a clapping competition because you start a video by clapping so you can sync the audio, and it's like who's got the most professional clap. So I'll go first. He's the master.
You have a good clap.
He's got a good clap. Like
okay.
His hands have the right moisture and
The humidity's just
like
perfect.
the right density
Genetics.
and volume.
Is it nature or nurture? We'll never know.
clapping.
Oh, that was weak. There we go.
That's good. That's a good clap.
Everyone gets a couple tries.
I'll give it a go.
Are we each trying this, or
Yeah,
is
we
it?
should.
Oh yeah, wait. No, we gotta save him for last if he's the best one.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know yet, do we?
Oh, you don't know? Okay.
Hang on. Go on then.
Well,
Matt. You go.
rumor is
All right.
that you're the best clap.
Yeah, rumor is. We're on
Best I've encountered
my
so
hand's
far.
pretty clammy, so I think I have a good shot. Okay.
There's the right level of.
There.
Oh,
It's got some meat on it. It's
That's
got some
good.
meat
All
on
right,
it.
how about you? Why don't you give it a shot? You get a good
Go
clap.
on.
You get a good clap.
you got practice.
No, right in here. We want the audience to hear the
that might-
pain in their ears.
Not bad.
That's
Good contact.
Who are you? You're amazing. Okay, here we go.
Just gotta warm them up.
It's a nice deep timbre.
No, there was volume on that.
Warm,
Just to let you know,
vintage
I'm
tone.
feeling very confident right now.
Hey,
Good volume
here we
on
go.
that.
Hey, you gotta get the right humidity. I hit the guitar.
Shame.
I hit the guitar.
You try to add that extra bit of.
I was trying to get.
environment
I had
to
a
it.
whole strategy worked out in my head too, and it completely failed. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
What is your strategy?
No, I was so I wanted to get
Clapping tips.
because there's
Jay Leonard
different sounds you can get. So I was thinking maybe if I got a
Yeah,
hand with the palm and the top.
That's
tip.
usually
What
my
if you
trick to
like
get.
Like that. See that?
Oh,
That was
yeah.
that was what I was trying to get, but I hit the guitar and I'm just not good.
That one counts now.
Now that the master's here,
Yeah, it's here.
let's hear it.
Let's
Well,
hold
the physics of clapping.
The pressure is on.
What do you got? So that's too wet.
Oh, so
yeah.
there's a thing.
He's just shaking the clap Scott to him.
Wait,
now.
we need to swap places, and then you can get closer.
Yeah,
to
get
the mic.
closer to the thing here.
I'm happy to do that. I
It,
mean,
it is quite humid.
it's
like
gonna
like
clip
right
it
now
no
in
matter
this
what.
When you go into any of the demo rooms and you're just like, it is so hot.
just check it. See, no, it's
Yeah,
clear.
yeah.
It's
You gotta,
glistening.
you gotta,
Yeah, it's
you gotta bring the
glistening.
blood to the surface, you know. You know,
Don't hit anyone.
Oh,
talking about the wind up here.
Oh my god!
I'm telling you.
that was it. Hey, we got more people coming over here. Hey, come on over here. Okay, give him a small guitar. We have a small guitar. Hey, it's A minor. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Oh, that's not A minor.
That's not a guitar.
That's the
It's
worst
not
A
a
minor
guitar. Get it out
I've
there.
ever.
Get it out.
All right, make some noise for the.
The master clapper.
The master clapper.
That was-
I was trying to come up
that
with a
was
clever
seriously
clapping
I
theme
got the
thing to
clap.
say.
You don't.
The king of clap.
We're saying, come on, there.
Great. We're
We're
gonna
having-
do something interesting.
We're just talking about I don't know, just life.
Germany.
I like your guitar, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm sure they're.
Oh,
Okay. This is the pink
I was really hoping you were
Yeah, I'm
talking
sorry.
about
No,
me.
that wasn't me. Sorry.
This is the Taylor. This is the Tay Tay.
Oh,
It's
sick.
the Tay Tay
Have you guys
Tay.
didn't shake it off yet?
I shook it off
I
earlier.
should.
In the bathroom go.
Is that it?
I say,
What's the right key for that?
It's in G.
Oh. Huh.
I stay up too late. Nothing on my brain. That's what people say. Ooh, that's what people say. Ooh.
The player gonna play. You know the word then.
I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The player's gonna play. The shaker's gonna hey. I'm just gonna shake.
Here we go.
Shake it off.
Oh, that's good. Cool. That was good.
All right.
You people are ridiculous.
Out of a 10, what would you rate the Tay guitar?
I will say it's probably the best Taylor Swift of her entire line.
Okay.
Okay.
She's the one that did the Silver Sky, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
I think that sounds about right.
yeah. So I would probably say it's a tie between this and the Silver Sky.
Okay.
In terms of which one I like the most.
I really like her 8-string gent guitar.
The gent guitar.
Oh yeah, the
Pretty
fan
good.
fret model.
Yeah,
That's really nice.
It's pretty
one.
good.
Fan frets is what it's all about.
Can we talk about if Taylor Swift actually did come out with a metal album? It would be the best-selling metal album of all
great.
time.
it would actually be the best-selling metal
It
album
would.
of all time, and I would
yeah.
buy one.
Yeah, I would definitely
And wear
buy
it
one.
like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
You know?
Even in this age of like music being mainly streaming, she's still selling platinum records.
Yeah.
Because you know.
Is this turned into a Taylor Swift
How-
show? What is going on?
We've talked a little bit about everything.
I don't know
Yeah.
anything about her other than everyone loves her.
Yeah.
I should probably educate myself.
Yeah.
Like,
well, now you know.
and go
one song.
home. Go home and like.
Yeah, you know one
No, here's
song.
what I'm
You
gonna
need
do.
to educate yourself.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna like bust out the record player, and I'm gonna sit there with like big cans, like sit on the floor, like on the carpet, and just like
You need to do the thinker while
like,
you're at it.
like go through all the records, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Catch up.
From early Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
It's
Like
a
100% country.
Yeah, the country
Yeah.
now through the modern. Look what you made me do.
It'll be
Oh,
like
just
it'll be
classic.
like a scene from.
I
High-
celebrate her entire discography.
It'll be like a scene from High Fidelity, you know, and then they'll make a mixtape and I'll give it to my wife and I'm like, you got to check this out.
This is life
I
changing.
made this for you.
All right. So far, what has been the best piece of gear that y'all have played?
Oh wow, is this what it's come to?
I'm just curious.
Are we gonna
We're
go?
playing
Let's go.
favorites.
Let's go this way.
We're playing
So let's
favorites.
start with best thing that you've played here.
I think it was a PRS down in the custom.
Oh,
okay.
It was
Is it that bursty one, right?
kg or something.
Oh, what was
2 kg or something.
No.
Green, blue, and purple faded. It's really good.
Oh, cool.
See, PRS has always had like the best like finishes too. Like they always look so just
Yeah.
bright,
Lovely.
yeah,
like
It's like
lovely and
It's like staring into a deep pool.
And you're like, I'll pay
like
$3
looking
grand
into
for
your
that
eyes?
place.
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel too.
What
Actually,
what
I think.
color are your eyes?
Yeah, right. I've never noticed he has
They're
lovely
like
eyes.
blue. They're blue. Blue.
Actually, you
Well,
all
they're
have
mostly
beautiful
pink
eyes.
around the sides.
Thank
Look
you.
at this. Everyone has like the same.
Oh yeah.
Look at everyone has like.
I like
this-
a
We're
little.
great. We're
Are you
amazing.
feeling
Beautiful.
are you feeling a little nervous
Yeah,
right now?
I don't know how I just have boring brown eyes, but like, look, these are like lipid pools.
Listen, you come join the Children of the Corn. We'll get you contacts.
I want to buy blue contacts now. Just to fit in with it. Is it? I'm colorblind, so are these? You all have the same color eyes?
We're trying to decide.
Yes.
They're kind
You
of
have-
blue.
you have-
Blue
green
guys like really
Yeah.
nice hazel
Yeah.
eyes, and y'all have like look into the ocean blue eyes.
Yeah.
Do I? Okay.
Yeah. What's it in
Really?
Superbad? Is like, have you ever seen his? Have you ever looked into his eyes? First time I looked into his eyes was the first time I heard the Beatles.
Best piece of gear I've played. Do you
We
wanna
didn't even introduce you.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you have to
Adam,
introduce yourself to the
Okay,
camera.
I'm Adam Neely. I'm a bass player, and apparently I play guitar too.
It was really good.
You play
you.
Taylor
Really good.
Swift pretty good.
Thank you.
You
I
rocked the Tay-Tay,
It's just,
yeah.
you know.
You
The
told us
T-sizzle,
exactly
T-swizzle.
what chords they were and gave us the whole structure.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, so my favorite gear that I've played so far is there's a Fender custom shop P bass that costs way too much money, and I very much enjoy it. It has a maple neck, and I love it. And the joke answer is there's a kazoo that I bought for €3 in the wind department.
Nice.
You pay for it?
Yeah, they didn't give it to me. Actually, Sarah Longfield paid for it. I owe Sarah Longfield a metal kazoo.
Wow. she's never gonna
I
see that
actually
money.
saw-
I'm just gonna throw it right up.
No.
Hey Sarah, it's not happening. You're never gonna see that money ever again.
I saw Adam make a review of the kazoo actually.
You did?
Yeah.
You did a review of the
Yeah,
kazoo?
just the weight, the
So
balance,
clever.
everything.
Yep.
The tone options you can get with it.
I held it on his finger and it was perfect balance.
Perfect balance.
Perfect balance, yeah. True level, that kazoo.
It's like a what do you call it? A billiards cue?
Yeah, yeah.
Like the perfect balance.
What about you, Jay?
You know what? I have a boring one. It was I did it with you. We did a talk box shootout. Again, we're talking about the talk box, right? So I have a full rig. Talk box rig, and it's like lots of a separate head and compressing and something to give a square wave and stuff. But it's that little Rocktron Banshee too. That thing is great because it sounds I always kind of poo-pooed those because they're such low wattage. Right? And then they don't, they look kind of more like a toy than like a pro thing. I would take that on the road. I tried it against.
It looks like the amp you put in the back of in a car trunk.
Yeah, it was great. And then there was the MXR one that they had, which they do the same thing. But when we maxed out the volumes, we were getting like this weird pumping. So you play and the note disappears and sags back in, like it can't handle it.
Yeah.
And then
the Banshee sounded fantastic.
Yeah, you were running through kind of what I would do in my setup. So we gave you what my setup would
I didn't sound as good as you because I didn't have the Banshee.
You didn't have the Banshee. But
that's the reason why.
That'd be my favorite. How about you?
Oh man, I've been on like a journey exploring all the Harley Bentons here.
Yeah,
because like cheap guitars are such a big part of my channel, and I'd never got to play them before. The one that's kind of like themed after the Prince Telly.
I've been looking at that one too.
It has a lot of character, and it's a fun player. When I was playing it, it's like I might be ordering.
What, 179 euros.
Super affordable, and it looks really cool.
Like $30 to ship, so you might as well buy 2 more guitars.
Yeah, you might as well buy 2 of them.
It's really unique looking, and it just has this mojo to it.
The Prince signature.
Like sometimes you play cheap guitars, and they're just kind of like the deadest version of a pickup, and the resonance is just kind of like whatever. Like this has a lot of character to it. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Now it makes. Now we have some
some
consistency here. Oh.
I don't know if
Hey! Oh wait, no, we already played him. Don't play him in.
Awful dust. Oh god.
Oh, that's a lot of dust.
Oh, I thought this is a new set. Isn't it supposed to be a new set?
Oh, I think we almost broke it earlier.
Is there any?
Oh, what's going on? Oh,
And we lost.
How much time do we have left?
Oh yeah, we should probably be wrapping this. Okay, well, thank you so much for 5 or 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes. We still got lots.
We didn't
even get to your.
You guys want to talk about Israel?
Oh yeah.
Our joke this whole week, no matter what, it's gonna happen. It happens once or twice a day, or it's like, well, how about Israel, right?
But it's funny because there's an Israeli guitar company here.
Yeah.
McMillan or McMullen? McMull.
The way you said that.
I know.
So smooth.
That's how I envision Antonio Banderas would have said it.
Really? I mean, we're not great friends.
We're acquaintance.
When I was editing our video of the Walrus pedal, I started to like close my eyes and listen to your voice. But you sound like the actor who plays Jermaine from the Concords.
Oh,
you have that kind of smooth, like dark thing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
nice.
That's your voice.
That is. See, now I'm going to be listening for it every time I talk.
And I
can't
just feel
even
like
take
I have the most nasally voice on the planet.
Bowie to Bowie.
It's
There you go. It's perfect.
Opposite
Bowie to Bowie. That's it. I got the wrong one.
Wow.
Bowie to Bowie.
Bowie's
It's perfect,
in
Oh my
right?
gosh! Wait a minute here.
Now you can't unhear it.
It's business.
Oh my god!
There it is.
You're singing.
It's business time.
Yeah. It's business. It's business time.
You fell into it so quickly. It's like you knew this. Has anyone said it to you before?
I don't even need these.
It turns out it is him. Oh no! How?
Like,
I love you in Legion.
Yes, it was fantastic. Fantastic.
I'm quite good in that one with the parrot as well.
Yeah. So what's your favorite piece of gear at the show? That you
Can I
sing?
choose a guitar and a
You
pedal?
can do whatever.
Oh
you
my
want.
god, no, we have very strict rules about this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the pedal is the Tremolotron from Stone Deaf,
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. I did a demo of that one, yeah.
and the guitar is probably an AZ Prestige from Ibanez.
I don't even know what that means. That was just a lot of words.
With those words?
Or, I mean, the Macmull is my favorite because I'm trying to get one.
Okay.
But also, we got to play Nita Strauss's signature this morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
That thing is rocking.
It's
Really?
so good.
It goes from Nita Strauss like rah, to Telecaster twang, and we were doing some
You
chicken
can play
picking.
freaking jazz on the
Ding,
thing.
ding.
Really?
That's crazy.
It's so jazzy.
And it's coming in at $1,400.
$1,400.
Yeah.
But
US?
it, like seriously,
Yeah.
like the way it
US
feels, I'm like, this is like a $3,000 guitar.
It is a good guitar, and it's
Yeah.
got the whammy. Woo, woo,
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
you want that?
It's like we got the Floyd Rose on
I
it.
did a video where I did a whole surf rock thing with it. It's fantastic. It sounds amazing.
See, these topics keep coming up, so this is obviously a really awesome thing.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of them in existence. Apparently.
Oh, really?
The one here's the prototype, so we were playing the prototype.
Nice.
Well, how about you? What was the favorite thing?
I'm gonna go for it's like the 2 option. One is the Earthquaker Devices Pyramids. It's like a flanger mixed with like a bunch of weird stuff. I've gotten to this point where I'm appreciating the risks and the weird things pedal makers come out with because it just makes it more fun instead of being like, all right, here's our interpretation of a tube screamer.
Yeah. We put a switch on there so it can sound a little different.
And Earthquaker is one of those brands that makes just some of the weirdest stuff too, and it's just
they just
so
completely
fun.
Reinterpret it.
And so I like that, and also the talk box. You show me the talk box because it's a different way of playing.
Yeah.
It was just like going through that was just, this is so stupid but so much fun.
I mean, if you've got an oral fixation, that's it.
Well, he does. It's ridiculous.
And me just trying to like move it through my mouth, like
he's
what am I
always
doing?
putting stuff in his mouth.
Constantly.
You turn around, like put the headstock on my mouth,
like little bite marks on all like the headstock.
That the rainbow machine. Have you guys played?
Oh, that's a fun.
So
You've done that one.
Yeah, that's great.
This is your favorite, isn't it, Felipe?
Yeah,
so
I was just doing a thing with Stefan for like Pedal Zone, and like it was just amazing.
I also did a video about that, but
And that's what I love about Stefan. Stefan's like totally like in the same headspace, and he was like, let's just put a bunch of weird stuff together and see what it does. And he's so active about it. He's like, let's do it now.
He's lovely. He's a lovely person. Actually, speaking of the bad looping, he's the one I did a video just on him teaching me how to use a looper. And it was nice to see him like just so in his element and so me completely out of my element.
So to make you feel better, I've got a bad looping story.
Yeah.
What's the company that makes the wooden like drum pads that you stomp on? They were over in the.
Oh yeah, they were in there. Yeah.
Who are they?
Ortega.
So I'm watching everyone do that. I'm like, that looks like fun. I'll take a risk. I'll do that. And the guy who's running it filmed me. He's holding my camera, and he just filmed a train wreck. Like it was a disaster of me continuing to just like dig a grave for myself. I have terrible rhythm, especially with my feet, and I like. You're trying to like engage the looper and then step on the like start the beat on 2. You're like 1, 2, pop, pop, 2, pop, pop. You know, like count it. I could not make it work.
As Ryan's brain just shuts down.
Oh yeah, like blood started coming out of my ears. His big old vein like come down. And that's like, you know, that contributed to me walking around for a few days like feeling like not very good about myself.
Well, that's a good place to end. We're out of time, unfortunately. So what I want to do is, before we do it,
check out the hot new record, by Boss Pedals. You can find it in Sam Goody. Play us out, Paul.
Yeah, we want to thank him. He couldn't stay, unfortunately. He had to leave a little bit earlier. Everyone say your name at the exact same time and what your page is at the exact same time. 1, 2, 3. So we'll see you all soon. Take care. A minor chords. Bye, everybody.
We're playing A minor, and we have A minor.
Oh, okay.
It was a bad dad joke.